Lifetime. And I have no idea who I'm going to play as. Probably Bandit, actually. I haven't played this in much. Saying that, actually, are there any in here? Are there many items I don't have? You jump down. This here was in my window. These. Every 30 seconds. Oh, there may be an update. Either way, this kind of broke. Oh, she's leaving. I may have to go push my door closed, not open. Yeah, it's a refreshing 30 seconds thing, like this one. I'd imagine... Actually, I'm not sure. Unless thingy worms. Overloading one, whether an item now. Well, Solus probes have an item. The grandparents obviously have an item, which I'm not sure which of these two it is. Beetle Queen, Imp Overlord, Magma Worm, Stone Titan, Wandering Vagrant. Ladoon Strider, Thingy, Grove Tender, Relianite, that one. Bosses. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, Bandit seems kind of fun. Yeah, I think I will do Bandit. On Monsoon, because why not? First. Last. First. I don't know which one. I like them both equally. Considering it's Monsoon, I'm going to go for the higher damage one, because that means more kill. Alright, I have very ooh. I see Shrine of Blood. Hey. Yeah, I missed. Ooh, actually, No. Yeah, this is the right decision. That's a, yeah. For loads of money. That open? No. Okay. I need some form of healing item to be able to do that and also heal more. Then I'll be going back up to get some of the stuff I'm... What's the other one? Oh, here. None of these are heals, but I will take this for the movement speed. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. This works very well for healing. So I'm actually going to go over here and do this once more. There we go. No box over there, is there? No. Ta-da! Okay, now through here, back up there, get the items, then move on. Well, I still feel like Bandit has a high critical hit rate. That was not worth it. I may also swap out my active item, though maybe not, because Supermassive Leech is pretty good. It depends what's in this. Ooh, bleeds. I have nothing on kill right now. I'm just assuming that the boss is over there. It just makes sense to me. Oh yeah, no, it is. I can see it. Everything go bang. I'm not really sure how to do the 20, because as far as I can see it, everything would just be dead by the time you get 20 stacks on them. Because to do Hemorrhage, you need... to do Hemorrhage, you need critical hits. And critical hits require dealing extra damage to enemies. And you need to hit them 20 times. Well, bosses, probably. It's probably the boss killer item. Because what it doesn't mean is... what it doesn't mean is do the damage to different enemies. It means in one. Are you down there? No. There are up here though. Oh. Yeah, Bandit's fun. I remember. He's very fun. I'd imagine it would just be go long enough and it will happen. Right. Also, saying about Bandit being fun, I don't feel like I'm playing on Monsoon right now. I just feel like I'm playing. Like, on rainstorm. Bang. 554. I thought I clicked on that first one. Apparently I didn't. Or I didn't, it didn't go through. Ooh. Always useful. Oh, and another one. Bang. 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 Maybe Chrono Bubble has been changed now. It involves animation speed. I don't know. I think it would probably be a good idea if I ignore the 93% and move on to the next Shrine of Blood. My face is itchy. After checking them, my glasses are not dirty. Oh! Oh. You can literally just go and still sprint through all of it. I don't know why you would, because that's such an unnecessary set of taps on the control button. But you could. Oh, that hit the drone. Bang. Yeah, actually, you regenerate. It died. Yeah, I no longer have thingy. So it's a good thing that my drone is healing me. Equipment box. I don't need it. But it would be useful. I'm gonna say no on account of wanting to actually use the character. I'm gonna go for this. Fine. You all get to die. Massive Leech is based on your damage, isn't it? Yeah. Health extension. Pop. Oh. Pop. 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 Ah. Yeah. Pop, pop, slice, pop. It's a good finisher, but it's also better for combos as far as I care. It's also this. I sprinted before it fired. I actually like that it still wastes the cooldown on it, because punishment. Oh. Yes, please. Whole load of white. That for the speed. More white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more white and I'll be able to do a full set of 10. Well, I'll probably just leave out the 9 actually. And right now I don't have enough of anything for me to really want to keep much, so I don't mind what goes. Obviously the speed is nice, but... oh well. Bang. 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 Everything gets to die. Why was there? What are you? I don't know. Also, can I? It doesn't move. I think I'll keep what I have. As nice as Spinosonic is. Well, actually, I would rather have the fireworks go later rather than sooner. They're killing things. So I don't want them to go last. There we go. What do I have left? 8? Yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. It means I'm a bit slower, but oh well. It also means I have a high critical hit rate. Oh, yeah, no, if I got, yeah, if I got a few backup magazines, I could see how you do the challenge now. That makes sense. Oh. Oh, you. 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 Go away. Twice. Bang. 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 Everything gets to die. Oh, Praetorian Sticks. Didn't even notice. I completely forgot I didn't pick up the boss item. Well, there goes any need for an attack speed upgrade, considering I pretty much have full crit anyway. Okay, now all I need is either A, Brainstalks and kill elites, or B, just a few backup magazines. Because I'm in very good shape right now. Whee! Speaking of backup magazines. Oh! And that. My head, I was like, oh yeah, I'll heal. No, I won't. I don't have enough. Just as I need it. It'll be fine. Now, yeah, that'll be 2. Yeah, that'll work very well. I need speed and more backup magazines. Probably like 5? It lasts 15 seconds. Maybe a bit more than 5. I'd rather not die. Bang. 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 Not bang. Also not bang. I keep underestimating how much health they have. Or how much damage it takes. Both. Either way. That was fun. Almost died. My fault. Ah. Leech? Slug. Why did I say leech? I know it's not leech. Fox. Ooh. Oh! That makes much more sense. Now I have... Okay, so it's not just a stack of each, it's literally everything. I wasn't sure about that because I didn't really have too many stacked things the first time. Oh, teleport was up there, okay. Take a health bar by 50. Yeah, no, I see the progression. This one is just a flat 25 increase, where infusion is a 100 increase per thing, but you have to build up to it. Yeah, progression makes sense. Bang. 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 Everything gets to die. I think I will just go over here, get that, and just move on to the other side, because I don't really mind. Plus, it's a damage thingy, and hopefully it's a good damage thingy. It's not bad. There is nothing down there. Yeah. That's a lot of space up there for not actually very much. But then over here, there's also not very much, but this is also the way to the boss, which is the way forwards. I may as well go down and get this. Which is more health. I can't complain about health increase. Though, I probably will scrap it at some point. Equipment drone. Well, that's not useful to me. Because it using the leech just means... It using the leech just means I don't use it. And I can't heal off of its use. Okay. I see what I'll have to contend with. I missed. actually want the crowbar back. I'll take another one of them. I think I'll actually just move on. Grove Tender, hello. I feel like Grove Tender would be an easy one if you could consistently hit the small ones. Bang, dead. Oh, there's two of them. That's not fun. One, two, three. Bang. One, two. Bang. Sure. Everything's refreshed. Did that just hit the wrong one? There we go. That. Dang it. Regular chest. And I don't care. Abyssal Depths. 23 minutes on enemies. This could be amazing or terrible. We'll see if I die. Oh. Okay. Perfectly fine is the answer. Ow. There we go. Bang. 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 Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of that. Generally, I think the answer is pretty much just get enough of the stacks, kill a thing. I hit the elite, of course I did. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, no, Lunar Coin chances have definitely gone up. Oh, I had one of these. So 3,000-ish. It's probably near enough to get the legendary chest move then. There we go. You know, I want to kill that. Specifically, the ice one. I just want to murder it. It's annoying me. There we go. There we go. They'll have fun with the drones, maybe. I will just kind of go over here, get this chest, and go under there, because I probably have enough by now. What is this? 276. I need more movement speed. Well, obviously there's this. How much is it? 4417. Okay, I need to kill a few more things. Everyone come over here. I have enough. That was possibly a stupid decision. Don't get frozen, because that would be death. Yeah, just kind of leave. There's a drone there. I should go for that. Tougher times. Yes, please. What drone is it? Missile drone. You'll do. That missed. Yeah, I need a bit of group kill. I can take things down, I just need to be able to actually... well, keep them down, basically. And finish them off. That will help. That will also help. Quite a lot, actually. There was an alternate solution to the problem. Just get hit less and heal more. Yeah, I think that's my indication to see where the teleport... oh, okay. See where the teleporter is and just move on. There it is. So, I would like, at least a little bit, to look at some equipments. That. Healing drone. You could be useful. Lucy's back. That's what I was trying to do earlier with the Lemurians. And of course I do it on a deadlier enemy. Did she just... I don't know. That was definitely picked up. She is just walking around me, begging for attention at this point. In the window now, fine. Now I should probably go close my door again. But when I do, she will then want to leave, and yeah. I need it on like a switch with a timed motor, where a certain amount of time after the switch has been pressed, it then turns on like a 20-second timer and just closes the door. She turned around, I thought she was immediately going to jump down. She jumped down. She's going to leave, isn't she? Yeah, get me more. I don't know if that one was picked up. I don't know what she wants, aside from attention. She's getting. If she jumps up onto my table, I won't be able to unpause. I'm just watching her because as soon as I unpause, she's going to leave, and as soon as she leaves, the door will be open. Or the other one is as soon as I unpause, she meows. A lot. She's a cat. If as soon as you're not paying attention to them, you are the devil. Going under my bed. And now she's back out from under my bed. I think she's going to jump up. No one pausing. Yep, she jumped up. It's like stroking Lucy, the narration. Because she's now on my lap, and unless she properly sits down and stays... Nope, she's on the table. If she sits down on the table, I'm moving her. I'll put her on my bed. Because I kind of need the table, because this is a few minutes of just stroking Lucy. And as soon as I unpause, I need to be, like, fully able to pay attention to the game, because my items are good. And I've just gotten more healing abilities and stuff, but I still need to be careful. What the healing lets me do is live longer after taking damage. That doesn't change how often I can kill them. I do think I will need to change to a more damage-based equipment soon, now that I do have a Harvester Scythe. I'm hoping she goes to the window or my bed. He's looking at the window. Boop. Boop. She's in the window. Okay. Move my keyboard back. I'm sniffy again. It's not because of Lucy. Oop. So. No, but I will... Actually... Okay. Is there any... Ooh. Una thingy. This could help. Sure. Shadow Fade could actually help, though it does. It changes my thingy into entirely healing, basically. Which is fine with me, because healing and living is one of the things that I need to do. Because currently it's just the stealth. And it's also part flight, which means high mobility. That missed. No. That one. That one. There we go. Whee! Shadow Fade, I'm very fine with. Yes, actually, because now I'll be able to have many enemies all bundled together. Should barely make it. Yep. My drones should be fine. Ooh, Scrapper. Ooh, actually Scrapper. If I can be fast enough. That one. That was a lot of bleed I didn't need to take. Okay, so don't go close range to imps. That thing I should know because I played the game a lot. Bang. I think I am going to leave everything else as they are, even the War Banner. I have no reason to go to the Bazaar. Maybe I do. Void Fields. Yeah, sure. I also have double healing because thingy. Hello. Wait, is that 3 of them? 3 of them? Ow. Land up here. Yep, that's death. Nope, maybe not. Okay, so. I need group kill abilities, mostly. That's the thing I can't do right now. Heal. Oh yeah, that's a load of healing though. As long as I can keep that. As long as I can keep that off of cooldown. You haven't been damaged at all. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Death. Not fast enough. Okay. All of them get to sit together. Actually, maybe I do scrap a few things because then I could maybe convert into a green. That one. That one. Any singular white? Oh, actually, I could scrap my keys. Then print 1, because I still want at least 1 key. I might as well. There we go. That was fun. I don't mind using this opportunity to get scrap or other thingies because it would be instant gratification out of more expensive, but less of a gamble. Or it could be not worth it. I just have scrap now, that's fine. Whee! That's a very good point, actually. The Shadow Fade. The healing is very aggressive. I think it's very good fit on Bandit. Because, yeah, 3 of them and I'm already, like, full health. After being at mostly not full health. Mini mushroom. Of course it is. I hear them. Don't. Oh, there's one. I can't exactly. Oh, right, I have 2, so yeah. Does it in intervals of divide by n+1 and then put it at the dividing lines. I like how he puts the predatory instincts on his hat. Ooh, I actually have quite a big health bar. I heal for 19 each time. Rounded, but probably about 19. Boop. Tougher time. Ooh, oh no. Double oh no. Yeah, you just kind of go over... Okay, you died. Like a 40% block chance, isn't it? Oh, it's all 3 of them. One up there, isn't there? Or over, oh, it's over there. This is possibly one of the worst starts you can have to Void Fields. Because it is genuinely... You know, it is genuinely some of the hardest enemies with one of the most annoying items. But onwards. The game knows what it's doing. Where you get to go off the edge. Bang. Not me. This may be an opportunity where I just leave. because I don't think I can win this one. No, I can't win this one. Go away. Ow. Void Fields is meaner. Quite a bit. I'm just gonna leave. I can't win this. I got 2 items out of it. No, I didn't. I got 1 item out of it. No, I did get 2 items. Yeah. But it just happened to be that the item I did get was entirely useless. I'm not sure I'm gonna win this one. Because I'm strong, but I don't think it's enough. I want Sormarang. Give me please? No, Sormarang. Oh, that's expensive. You know, if I can do a consistent stream, that's fine. But, like, this number of enemies, no. Not right now. I didn't mean to press Q, shift there, not Q. I don't think this one's a win. I also think I may as well just leave my, well, maybe not. I was going to say leave my drones to die, but they are kind of useful. They're more useful than they used to be. I'm just going to run. Yeah, I have... The thing is, I don't have a bad run. I just have a single target run, where this isn't a single target difficulty. But I thought it was actually going to go over there, but okay. Now she wants to leave again. Yeah, that amount of door open is fine. Have a good green. Sure. It didn't fulfill the purpose, but... There we go! Oh. Over there, maybe. I'm on fire. At least has a speed up. Razor wire, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, parents are weird. Especially like grandparents. I am on fire, but I can razor wire it to death, which is good. That gets all my drones though. Do I even know where any of them are? No. Where's that one? I think I lost the healing drone in that, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I'm not dead. Still nowhere near good enough, run-wise. My drones will die. I've just accepted that now. It's just a question of when. Tormarang is definitely a welcome addition. Red Whip is also a welcome addition. Now I actually have the movement speed. And hopefully the timer starts after I press the Shadow Fade button. And not after Shadow Fade ends. It does, good. Oh, here's one. No. He dead. Hi. Oh, okay. Hello. No. Ow. I hurt. Yeah, wisps are easy, but wisps are easy. They're easy because they were easy enough to deal with in the first place. But at this point, I am just looking around for that item that could change everything. Which I think will be Will-O-Wisp. Or an ATG, but a big power item. Or fuel cell. That could help. Double attack. That, yes, I just missed. Would that be useful if I didn't already have over max crit? I don't need them. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang. Yeah, see, stuff like that. That's good. This needs to actually happen. Sure. Also, I saw this. Spellbound Cat. Ooh. That could change things. Bang. I could actually shoot the rocks. That'd be an option. More bleed. Nothing down. Okay, nothing on the other side. Bang. 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 There we go. What's that? Equipment drone. Ah. I don't have any other good equipment anyway. I could go in... But then... Is Void Fields open until finished, or open once? I'll find out. I only have the 1 coin anyway. Or I die here. Those are 2 equally likely options. Grandparent, where are you? Oh, hello. Oh, there's 2 of them. Bang. How do I get the feeling there's gonna be a rock? Is this the sun one? Yeah, that's the sun one. It's dead. I'm frozen. Need to move. See, this is more like what I wanted everything to be like. Everything kind of just dies. So I do still need a bit of higher damagey stuff. And luckily, Soulbound Catalyst is useful. And it also means that the chances of me actually using... Okay, good, that's not elite, it just looked like it. Just coloured by the thingy. Again, a Soulbound Catalyst does mean a higher chance of using Forgive Me Please. He came back, wonder why. I can actually answer that question. There's a toddler in the house. And a door that's been closed, and I think I will. That's fine. So fine. And she wants to leave after I close the door for her. Means I have less slashes. That's fine. I can get them back. Ooh, no, actually I shouldn't. But this does also mean I now have 3 thingies. Is the portal even still here? Or is it a one-time thing? Oh, it's literally a one. It's not until finish, it's just you do it once and that's it. Okay. In that case, I'll just move on. Generally, I can hear a lot of, or feel a lot of banging. He just came back in, so I have no idea. Oh, thingies. Oh yeah, right, I have enough life steal now, they can't actually hurt me with that anymore. I thought that was dead. It's not. Whee! That's just a normal one. How many? Okay. There are many. He's gone again. Or under my bed. I don't know. Yeah, there's loads of these. Normally I wouldn't care, but this is Monsoon, and they're actually more aggressive than they used to be. So... yeah. They had to go. I have a better solution. Solution was to just close the door. Does mean Lucy can't get in, but oh well. That wasn't why I closed the door. I don't mind her coming in. So they're level 50-ish, I'm level 22. Yeah, I went very slow compared to what was expected. But then I am also playing with character I haven't played with much. I'm just waiting for when I eventually get an item that means that I can actually kill things better. Because currently that's a, maybe. Shoot the thing. There we go. My drones aren't really dying anymore. Did I just hear a thingy? Think I did. Make it. There we go. Yes, I did. Okay, that changes my plans. Turn around. Shoot the thing. There we go. What's this? Yeah, sure, why not? Healing already isn't a problem anyway. Oh no, Celestines. I'm just gonna move on. There's a chest over there. Wandering vagrants. Okay. Bang. 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 Oop, no. Bang, bang, bang. Kill these. And just kinda that. Bang. Okay. Well, that was fun and meh run. Gonna try the other one. Better sound. And I had the healing, but that was pretty much all I had by the end. Oh, and a bit. Oh, found all the boxes. And one up there. Pretty good. Very good. Maybe it would have been better if I took that instead of razor wire. I don't know. Bang. Like I say every time now, you get the things you want after you no longer need them. And a shield because the game felt like I needed less items. No, there was another box, but I'm just gonna leave. Oh, and there's these out here. What's that? I think it does do hit scan, and it's not a thingy. Bang. Crowbar, there we go. Now I can do the thingy. Yep, time to move on. Ooh. Out of the mountain. And a box. And another box. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. So, without... It does do an explosion. I was right. With no other explosion-y based items, it does an explosion. It probably still does it with them. Do that so I can go into thingy if I want to. Maybe. Depends. Oops. If I stay near them... Is there 3 of them? Or 4 of them? Oh no, it just looked like it because of the thingies. There we go. What do I get? Sure. I have no healing items. Aside from, I guess, a shield, which doesn't really count. Any other simple to reach items? Not really. The only thing left is a drone. So like I say, without any other explodey things when I have a Will-O-Wisp anyway. But I'm fairly sure he didn't get hit by it. Oh, there is a box over there. Okay. In that case, I'm hoping... Oh, there's a box there too. There we go. I may as well get this box anyway. Why not? Yep, 2 healing items. So... It died before the second... Yeah. So they both explode. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I now have healing things, which is the thing I wanted. I would, but no. And I need to remember I don't have Shadow Fade, and I have a normal thing, Smoke Bomb. Hopefully, this one won't be as mean. So, Beetlegar, they're deal-withable. Can that hit me? It can if it could actually aim. Bullets. Tougher times, always good. Random guess, but I got it. So can I survive while stood here? Yes, okay, that's fine. Plate armor, okay. Straight damage reduction. It could be much more annoying. Doesn't mean my fire will do pretty much nothing to the enemies, but that's fine. Yeah, reduction of like 5 per hit. That doesn't actually say. Generally, it will never say specific stats. Another shield. I don't heal too fast right now anyway, so that's not... doesn't really affect me. But later on it would. There we go. Stealth. Oh. Mini mushroom. Of course they have. Bang. Still more deal withable than mini mushrooms. Tougher times and greater wisps. The interesting thing is, the more I play with the Bandit, the more fragile he feels. Obviously I'm on Monsoon, and when I tried him I was on Rainstorm. Ow. But yeah. He definitely feels more fragile than some of the other ones. And more specialized as well. He seems to do well in single targets. Like he has executions and... well, there's only real multi-target attacks. Well, he does have group attacks, like all of the ones but are, assuming you're using burst. But even then, that's low damage. So, next. Bleeds. Okay. Oh. That not even... oh right, I have tough times. I am smart. Basically, my gamble is the time wasted in getting the items to come in here, which did pay off. more worth it than finishing this than not doing this in the first place and just moving on? The answer so far is yes, at least a little bit. Boop. Imps with bleed. That could actually be very bad, because that could mean double bleed. And they have a 50% chance of doing it. That isn't that good. And I'd rather not find out. It'd be funny if Bandit feeling like he has a higher critical hit rate is because he actually has a critical hit system. That'd be interesting, but I doubt that any of the enemies have critical hit points. I say that when that was 3 in a row. I'm gonna go on the wiki and I'm gonna check. Risk of Rain 2. Bandit. I don't know. Nothing here says that he has... Yeah, nothing here says that he has an extra critical hit rate. Maybe it just feels like it because he attacks so much. Anyway. That's what I saw from that there's ending phrases for... Yeah, ending phrases for if you vanish, as in use the obelisk. Next, Harvester's Scythe. Well, they can't crit currently. Bang on 2. That was actually quite a lot of damage. Oh, it does. I like how I read a thing, went in my head, oh, okay, I probably won't use it, and then used it, and it did the thing it said it would. Basically, his right click cancels vertical momentum. Maybe the base critical hit rate has actually just gone up. I'm gonna reopen the wiki. Let's just keep it open. damage. Critical strike. Yeah, reading the wiki's damage article. Ooh. Over there. Yeah, reading the wiki's damage article, enemies can critical hit you. And boop. Regular wisps. Okay. That's not bad. Enough to deal with. As in that. I have no idea if they can do double bleeds. I'd imagine they can, because the player can. And the difference between the player and enemies is... yeah, the only real difference between the player and enemies is who's controlling them. In terms of, like, the game files, they're all the same kinds of entities as far as I'm aware. I'm good. I just got 2 HGs in a row. I'm very happy with that. How are you? You're the first person to arrive after literally over an hour and a half by 5 minutes. Leeching. Yeah, the enemies aren't really getting that much special right now, which is very good for me. Yeah, that was lucky. This is the second run. The first run, I had all of the healing I could have wanted, but none of the power. So I lived far longer than I should have, but I couldn't kill things fast enough, so I just kind of died after a while. Might have been because I got a shaped glass and just went, it's my one chance, I'll take it. I really should... oh no, it can kill them in one hit. Oh, that missed. Oh, that was a crit. That missed. That will kill. Yeah. Yeah, this one's going pretty well. This is a Void Fields after the first stage. So it's a very good base for the rest of the run. And... so, by the end of Void Fields, I will have... well, by the end of Void Fields and the first stage, so by stage 2, I'll have all of these things. The only ones I'd want to get rid of at some point are the shields. Oh, and the bustling fungus. But for right now, the bustling fungus is useful. And the shields are useful because I don't have enough healing for them to actually matter. But when I do get enough healing to be able to have the health go up and down very wildly, I will be removing them. Hardlight Afterburner. I don't even know if any of the enemies here have a third attack. I missed. That'll kill. Yeah, I don't know if any of the enemies hit... oh, hello. Hardlight Afterburner may be a completely pointless item for them to have. Oh, the shot killed him first. Yeah, compared to the... Oh yeah, on the first run I did Void Fields. And the things I got were mini mushrooms. Yeah, mini mushrooms with them having tougher times, so about a 40% block rate because there are 5 of them. And then Greater Wisps. I just left. There was no way I was going to do that with the damage I was lacking. Oh, Rejuvenation Rack. I had that in the first run as well. I missed. This run is basically, imagine the first one, except shift some of the defensive capabilities into damage and have it actually be going well. Because the first run was just that much defense I couldn't die, more than anything. Yeah. Now we're in this run. The portal's been spun. You used to face the other way. I'm bad at aiming. So that seems to be a one-shot kill. Healing drone. I think I found the run. It does mean I probably won't get to be able to do, Oh, there's a jellyfish there. I didn't even notice. It does mean I probably won't get to be able to do the right-click attacks challenge, but I'm going for a win more than anything right now. 8 ATGs, so 8 times 3, 24 times the hit that caused them. And that shot either side of the jellyfish. That is a lot of damage. So what do I actually have? Yeah, at this point I might as well. Soldier Syringe isn't too worth it. Everything else I can just get more of later on, and right now aren't doing too much for me. Obviously the crowbar was the reason I was doing the one-shot kills. But if I can block everything, then I don't care. As well as that. So, 10 tougher times. Yeah, no, this is stupid, especially because they're right next to each other as well. It's great. I'm not going to come back and print anymore. I think I'm at the point where I'd rather keep anything I have. I do want another crowbar, though. They were fun. Yeah, no, I mean, if I get more stuff, I wouldn't want to print anymore. I'm happy with leaving the items on the numbers they're on now. 66, okay. They're saying... Oh, yeah. Saying that, though, Lepton Daisy may end up becoming an ATG. Yeah, I want the crowbar. Oh, ATG or Lepton Daisy? Because Lepton Daisy is the thing I just picked up, the flower. And what it does is, when I'm fighting the boss, at 50% teleporter charge, it heals everything on my side. Which isn't terrible. But an ATG is the missiles, because they're an ATG missile launcher. And every time I add a new one on, the damage that the hits cause, the missiles, gets even higher. Each one of them adds 3 times the damage that caused the missile to spawn. So the first one is 3 times damage, second one is 6 times damage, and I have 9, so currently it's 27 times the damage that caused the hit, the missile. I'm not going to go back and make this one into a Tougher Times. Tougher Times is a chance to block all incoming damage, and having 10 of them is very good. You can never get up to 100%, but you can get up to basically 100%. And I don't remember how much 10 will do. What is that? Bustling phone? No. The world's tiniest root is what blocked that just then. I don't know if the missiles have been changed a little bit, but they seem to be missing a bit more. I know their animation has changed, so maybe their movement has changed a little bit as well. I might just move... Ooh, chest, actually. Yeah, I might just move on. I thought that was a little short hop. It's not. That one definitely is. There you go, crowbar. No. Even though he hit me, technically it still helped. Bang. Fight. So, can I one-shot them now? No. They've leveled up a bit too much for that. But that means I can now one-shot them with my R. Yeah, I finally did it. Yeah, this would be an extremely good run for doing that. Yeah, after an entire stream of trying to do it, I did it on stage 2 of the next stream. Which was great, and stupid. Yeah, critical hits do a one-shot kill, though. I'm just gonna move on. Where even? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, this would have worked very well. And I have a ukulele as well. Meaning that I have lightning that can cause missiles, and if the lightning didn't cause the missile has a chance to cause lightning, because you can never have a loop. If something's been in the chain, it can't come back into the chain. But some items can cause other items to happen as well. That's a 10% chance to spawn a missile and a 20% chance to spawn a lightning arc. Which means that the chance to have one cause the other one in the chain should be about 2%. Well, it will be 2%. Assuming I remember that 20% missile lightning chance correctly. Which I'm fairly sure I do. So, not too common, but can happen. That's just a turret. But yeah, this run is pretty much now the opposite of the previous one. All power, no healing. Which I'm fine with, because the previous one dragged on and I died at the end. I probably did that in the wrong order, but I don't care. Ooh. And I also have Rejuvenation Rack, which means... And a block chance. Very high block chance. Which I completely forgot about. Oh, yeah, so it doesn't matter that I have no healing. I just have an extremely high chance to not take any damage anyway. And also I now set things on fire when other things die near them. But I also can't hit things, apparently. That's more of a me thing, though, than the run. Wipe, and one more. Probably just by this. Yeah. That'll kill something somewhere. Xbox. Cheers. Fireworks. Considering what I'm doing on this run currently, fireworks is actually very welcome. And more critical hit chance. Oh. No fan there. Nothing over there. I think I may as well just move on. I say that when there's items over there I want. What is that? Yeah, okay. So these, no. That's good. That's very good. Wrapper for nothing, actually. I want to keep everything I have. And hit things. That would be very useful too. It's no longer a game of if I can kill them, it's just a game of how long it takes to missiles to spawn. And if the missiles will hit. So the bands can't cause missiles, which is unfortunate. But it'd be funny if they could. They can't cause anything. They have a proc coefficient of 0. Yeah, this run is stupid in all the good ways. Imp Overlord. Yeah, sure, give me Shatter Spleen. Make the run even more stupid. It didn't, but it did give me another ukulele, which means even more bounces. Pop. 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 Yeah, I have a stupid guy block rate. What is that? Oh, a chest. Sure, why not? If I even remember it. No, one, two. So hit, then critical, can kill. Okay. Bang. Everything dies. There's an imp somewhere. Oh, there's one that spawned. Not the one I meant. How's it up there? Must be over here. There you are. So, oh, there was a chest here. Okay. And it is? Yeah, sure. So, going to the risk of raiding to index thingy. Gap. It has been updated. Good. So, where is it? Oh, 25% chance for ukulele. Oh, my 2.5% chance. This is amazing because I'm currently playing a run that is, if I hit them, they die. No, I pause. Tougher times. 15% chance. With 15% diminishing. 15% of that 85%. There is a way to work it out in bulk. I don't remember what it is. It's not compound interest. It's kind of... It kind of is compound interest, but not really. Oh no, that's a really easy way to do that. Never mind. Hold on. Where is my calculator? It is compound interest, just in the reverse direction. 0.85 to the power of 10. Yeah, no, it'd be 1 in bracket 0.85 to the power of 10. Everything's outside the brackets. Outside the brackets minus the 1. 0.8. I have an 80% chance to block. Ow. Now I'm gonna check with the wiki. I go on to Tougher Times. Go to the table. 10. 60%. Never mind. I was thinking of a different thing. Different way to do it. Chance to activate... What? Hold on. 15% chance to block incoming damage. 13%. That... Those numbers aren't equal. Either the description is wrong, or the maths is... Yeah, the description is wrong for the definition, or the maths is wrong for the intention. Well, they're both the same thing. Just depends which way around it is. But either way, 15% is not 13%. That's very odd. I can see where the 15 comes... Well, yeah, I can see where the 0.15 comes into the equation. But I disagree with that being the equation used for that description. Wow, that's a very dead drone. Where is... Yeah, you... Bang. There are many, many of these. Yeah, I know. Go away. Bang. All I need is that chance. Oh. Not dead yet. Ooh. Bang. I need to, like, stand on it. I need to... Not you. I am noticing, though, how, Oh, no, it was just luck. Now, let me out. That is doing so much damage to it. One more. Let me run. No. One more. There we go. Bang. Oh, I lost a drone in that. The healing drone? Okay, fine. It wasn't a healing drone. I don't think. If it was, then oh well. If it wasn't, good. Bang, bang. I just need to remember to actually pick up the red, because I haven't picked it up. They're in there, which I may as well go down and get. Bang. What's the red? Can I see it? Looks like a resonance disc. Alien head. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. He's already a low cooldown survivor. Why not multiply that even further? Hello. Ow. There's the weakness of the run. I still take a lot of damage. If they do get through the thing. 60% seems to fit better. With the amount I'm getting hit. I still disagree with 15% equals 13% though. Something is off with that. Bang. Oh! I got the hit. Did not expect to at all. I hear a big enemy. Chances are Elder Lemurian. Oh! No, actually I thought about something completely separate. Went, oh, and then went, oh yeah, no, there's a new enemy in thingy. Final level. Whatever it's called. Commencement, that one. Bang. Oop. Oh. Bang. Is there even anything over here? No. Whee! Scrapper? Sure. $11 of them. Better than 10 of them. That. Oh, medkit. Nah. Did I even bother going in the underground bit? Yeah, sure, why not? Could be stuff. Oh, actually, this would be a good use for this. It's only 2 scrap. Bang. 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 Everything go bang. I would like more drones, actually. Yeah, I'm happy I decided to come around because I completely missed these. Red Whip. I'm one of them. I know where that drone was. Not really. Bang, you'll die. Ooh, I am very happy I came under here. So, I already have one of... I do not have one of these. No. A focus crystal. I only have the one attacking drone, which is unfortunate because they can actually defend themselves now. Oh yeah, there you are. Box. Nothing. Yeah. The box, then just over to the boss. With more scrappables. They probably will, actually. Yeah, I'm over here anyway. Well. Onwards. So let's control you. Okay, you're dead. Bang. Oh no, they all died. Ooh, yay. Oh. Frozen. Quiet Probe and Delighted Probe. I like the probe names. No idea if they have any bearing on ability. Like if one of them will be more aggressive, one of them will be more defensive or something, but I just like them. Adds variety. That. Oh, Sprinter. Ah. Broken missile drone. What is... Ah, cloak chest. That's a drone. This item, the, I was not looking at the screen for that 1 second. That was entirely my fault. I wasn't looking at the screen for that. Yeah. Either way, the point was... I don't know which shot I prefer. I'm gonna try this one again. Yeah, the point was, it gives Squid Pullet more reason to exist. I get the feeling, because I didn't actually see, and I didn't actually read the killed by thing either. But I would imagine it was a jellyfish, because they were doing a lot of damage to the drones. Either way. Run 3. So to recap, run 1, healing but no damage until the very end, and then I just died anyway. Run 2, damage to the extreme, but barely any healing. Oh, and a high block rate. And I died just by not paying attention enough, which is very rare. Rare as in I wouldn't usually die that way. And now run 3. Which I may as well just take straight to stage 6. So apparently that's now a much harder level. Yes, by shotgun from a distance. Okay, fine, you get to freeze me. No, where are you? There we go. Any other enemies? You're an enemy. Don't go out of sight. Good. Really? Respawn. Barely any money. I know there's a barrel right there, but that requires going down and back up, and when I jump down, there'll be enemies that spawn anyway. Yep. Point proven. Nothing else. Here, for this box, it's all greens, which I'm fine with, but some whites are good. Those are Lensmaker's glasses over there in that printer. You can tell because... yeah, you can tell because it's quite wide and it looks like glasses. And they're the only things that look like glasses in the game. Might use it. Or I could use that. No, I'd rather critical hit rate. I should have taken the sticky bomb for the chance to do stuff. That's a gunner drone, I don't care. There was a golem over here, wasn't there? I think. Also, many Luna pods. It would be good if I had Luna coins. Free on accumulator. That'll be useful. Yeah, making that into an ice shot does a lot, but it also means... well, it means deaths where there otherwise wouldn't be deaths, but it also means less cooldown. cooldown reduction. That was a miss. Either way, time to move on. The healing drone, this is what I'd want. Bang, bang, bang. Steel Queen. Steel Queen. Weasel Bean. Bang. And now I have my own one to worry about. And it's green. Bang, bang, bang. Anything else? No. See, here I can actually not do anything, and I'll be fine. But the other level, for some reason my brain went, yeah, you can stand still. He's trying to reach me. Not a terrible start. That was weird. Felt like my mouse was wiggling when it shouldn't. There's nothing over there. But, things are dead. Like a magic act. Where the magic is they're dead. That wasn't funny. That. Something I can't ping. Is this a pre-spawn? There we go. It was not a pre-spawn. Good. Actually got some money out of it. I know that's not. I watched it spawn. All the printers, no chests. There we go, there's one. I think I saw a chest earlier as well, that might have been this one. There's also a thingy. Find a chance. Nothing. Something. Can hit one shot. It can if it crits. How much? 86. No, I'd rather just buy items where I know what they are. And somewhere I don't. I'm actually going to take this. This is 66, isn't it? I think. Well, now fire has very little effect on me. Oh, one shots if it's not a crit as well. That's good. Bang. Bang. Red kit. There we go. Oh, soldier syringes actually have lines down them now. That makes sense, given that they're syringes. Measuring lines. Whatever their actual name is called, I don't remember. So here is meat. Okay. I'm not going to bother doing the Shrine of Blood again. Ah, missed. They didn't. I really should use that more. Beetle Queen. Oh, you're meant to be dead. There we go. What is it? An ATG. Ow. Very good. Bang. 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 That's probably a drone. Yeah. Finally a missile. That does not much. I hear enemies spawning. I think they're all just in there. What is that? I'll find out. What is the thing that's just here? It's a drone. What kind of drone? Healing. Okay. Scorched Acres. There's the box there. I see the teleporter. I see a flaming imp. I think this will be a I just move on as soon as I can level. What's there? I don't know. Ooh, Shrine of Blood. Actually, considering I'm going for the final boss, I should have taken the other shot type. That was almost bad. Those, however, will cause quite a bit of damage to something. 129, meaning I don't have it quite yet. Shield generator. Now I do. Fleet. Yeah, sure. At least Mithrix has been changed in its final form to be based more in, he's based more in damage dealt than chance plus damage and other bits mixed in. Missile went after the wrong target. Ukulele. Why did I stop sprinting? I didn't let go of the button. Ow. I see a crowbar, right? I want a crowbar, not the armor-piercing round. I might... Maybe? I'm not sure. I want this, just in case it's, No. What's the other option? Focus crystal. Crowbar, armor piercing. I'll take the armor piercing round. Go. Bang. Bang. No. Did that miss? Apparently so. Wait. Death. There's a box there. Oh well. Any boxes close by? No, I'm just gonna move on. Grove Tender? Yes. What's the item? Okay. Wait, what's that? Oh. Something I don't care about. Yeah, there is still lag with these, but it's much more bearable than it used to be. That missed. They spawned in the ground. That missile had a fun journey. Getting redirected many times. There's another Wisp alive, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Ta-da! Everything's dead. Move on. Level 4. This will definitely be the last run. Sundered Grove. Probably the worst of the levels to get, but not too bad. Stealth kit. 460. I do see a Shrine of Combat, so maybe? Missile Drone. Maybe Missile Drone? Missile Drones aren't that bad. Well, at least I'm not too far behind the enemies this time. Elderly Marians. Yeah, everyone kind of group up. And then die. Not me. Not... Okay. Well, that's the end of the stream anyway. I found it being slowed. But I'm gonna check something. What's the... Doesn't say. I have to go on the wiki for that. Okay, well in that case, Bandit. Main page, Bandit. Rock coefficient 0.5. That's not bad. 2.5 times more likely if everything hits on average. So what was it? Run 1, just dragged on. Run 2, died by not paying attention. Run 3, died by... Good gamble, but slowed. That's fun. Actually, I will check. This one. Yeah, I was right, jellyfish. That's a good run history. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, right. Out of all of the runs I've played, 338, I have won just over 10% of them. Okay. That's a good note to end on. Obviously, there's the early one, and the middle ones, and the end ones. Yeah, that's an interesting run history. Anyway, with that, I'm going to stop now. Because there's not time to fit another one. So yeah. Bye.